video is about Headucator.
Woman, I see a woman.
If you don't know who she is, then your day is about to get much better or much worse, depending on who you are, where you go to church, or the kind of secret life you are keeping from everybody else, because we all have one.
So you sell coochie, you're like a prostitute?
I sell coochie and throats. It's giving prostitution.
The very first thing you realize when you see her, is that this girl is very, very tall. It's a very, very tall girl. It's very possible she's always the tallest woman in the room wherever she goes. But she has a very interesting past because some time ago, she used to be the tallest man in every room she was in.
Yeah.
You are a trans woman,
Yes,
which
baby.
means you were born biologically as a man.
Strongest man too, maybe, because if you look at the physique, like if you look at the way the leg, like Antera, yeah. And that is why this podcast episode has almost 300k views as I'm filming this. And the episode is called The 21st Century Woman. It makes sense because right now, like you have to, there's a lot of people have a past, you understand? So the podcast began very nicely and very quickly we could all see how funny this former man is.
First of all, let me tell y'all my names because people don't know. Okay, so I go by the name Gisela, Naneke Asewa Koto,
Swin.
aka the Headucator, SKA the Guagua Queen, CWA Kwabediankor.
And this is a very important thing to keep in mind. Keep that in mind. She's very, very funny. The way she talks and says the words with the accents, the girls were laughing really hard. I dare say the girls may have been feeling her a little bit because, at the end of the day, she can do everything they need if push comes to shoving this thing inside this thing. Let's see what they'll say while I eat my yam and my chicken abotai over here.
Because as Ghanaians, like this is like a very traditional part of the world, like in Africa.
Yes.
We don't know about being trans, the LGBTQ and all those things.
It's not that Ghanaians don't know these things, it's that they know a lot about it, but they don't like it. It's not that they don't know, they know. They don't like it because they know. The country is phobic. We have a football team called Phobia.
Why are you gay?
You feel like you are a woman.
Trapped in a man's body. So to escape that, we take stuff or we do exercises that feminize our bodies.
Like what?
I have thick thighs and I work out a lot for them. It's giving KFC chicken wings.
Oh, no. Hey, because I'm joking, I'll eat it, forget yourself, hey. So she spoke about how she became popular. It was a controversy with the Hayford guy where the video came out, where the Hayford guy was making salad or chopping lettuce, whatever the term is. If you don't know the term, don't look it up, please. You are not the few innocent ones left. We need you alive. Stay innocent, please. But there's salad involved.
Well, I got popular by that guy. Our video that leaked. A lot of Ghanaians were, antagonizing me because they thought I was the one that leaked the videos.
The Hayford guy still maintains that he's not gay. Obviously bullshit. I haven't seen the video, thankfully, but people, according to the people who have seen it, the way he did it in the video, it's not something he just did for money. He did it for himself and for money.
He recorded everything because it was allegedly was for a sugar mommy, and I did see the text between them before we started the work.
But I'm still wondering why that sugar mommy would ask them for that particular salad. Maybe the sugar mommy was also once a sugar daddy, because why would you ask for that? But people like what they like.
Y'all know I don't give coochie for free.
Period.
Yeah, so
I hate to be that guy, but if you're going to have this discussion, let's use the right terms, please. Because coochie, as far as we know, coochie is for let's use the right terms. I don't know what the right term for somebody like her would be, but coochie is not the term. But they have some more funny, light-hearted conversation. Don't forget the funny parts. Watch this while I bring my fun eyes.
Yeah, that's when the guagua comes and they can on diary comes. And on diary is not a name that's just formed. It's because I can cream.
Hey. And what's it? What? It's called a what? Undiary?
Non-diary. That's a milk, no.
Anyway, this is not non-diary. I think this one has diary. So then they asked her about her journey and how she became an ex-guy. And over here is where things got really, really dark. This is where her being funny was not funny anymore.
And then it got to a part where I went to live with my cousin. And
male or female cousin?
Male. Let me just do it and then go. He was like, no, do it. Do it and let me see. We did it. And then I felt...
We did it as in you and
him.
What
do you mean?
Yeah.
You guys had sex?
Yeah, that was the first time I did it. It was
6
painful.
years old.
Yeah.
6?
Have you been able to process that?
I've gotten to the stage where I make every traumatic experience a joke.
No.
So it doesn't really get to me.
So that's your defense mechanism.
Exactly. That's what makes me escape reality.
So yeah, the funny side is a defense mechanism. Very sad. Now I'm guessing people will say, like, is this your true personality or is your entire personality a defense mechanism? She did say she has always been drawn to feminine stuff, so I guess maybe it was always there, but still, the thing that took her over the edge is very bad. So maybe the feminine side would have always been there, but this personality that she has right now as Headucator, is this one a defense mechanism? So maybe when she processes the issues, she will still be feminine, but she will not be Headucator and doing this stuff anymore. I don't know. It's just questions. It's just questions. Really sad. Very, very sad. Anyway, they spoke about her selling her body.
Every man that comes to my life, there's a woman in the picture. There's a girl in the picture. They're dating, they're doing stuff, they're engaged or married. And then I was like, you know what? If these men are not going to be solely mine, and they're just coming to take
Play with
their fantasy, why don't I put bills to it?
Every man who comes to her, there's a woman involved, meaning there are relationships out there right now where the woman is not the one faking it in bed, or maybe both of them are faking it, because if the guy is into the previous male type, then he probably isn't doing it well with the female. So many guys on the down low. What if your man is one of them? Think about it. Turn to your neighbor who's your boyfriend right now and ask him. For me, I've seen the opposite more, where the girl is the one on the down low. Don't worry, I'll not say or anything. Come on, what kind of person do you think I am? Your relationship is safe. But yeah, we live in a crazy world.
Sometimes I take fees from men who come to see me, like, we do stuff and then openly they are phobic. They tell me, yeah, I know some of them, they are like, oh, my page is for shading games. I'm like, okay, then you have to pay me for that, because when I see it, I'll get mad. Yeah.
So these guys are willing to pay a phobic tax just because they want to look like a good guy to the public. Oh my God. Why don't you just feel free and be honest about what you are doing? Yes, you'll be banished from this society, but you'll be saving money on the phobic tax. You don't have to pay extra money to do what you want to do. So, decisions.
I have a group on a channel on Telegram where nobody sees who is there, but like that's why I upload my naughty clips. My charges range from 400 cedis to 1,000 cedis for some couple of weeks.
Okay.
400 to 1,000 cedis just to see. How much are they paying to touch and feel and do the salad? Also, I find paying for this kind of media a little bit strange. Like, this is not free on the internet. Maybe they have a particular taste. Maybe they like really, really tall people.
You don't want any kind of attachment to them. It's just transactional.
I made one guy get attached one time and I was like, I regretted it. He was flying all the way from Cote d'Ivoire every time.
Shouts to all those Ivorians who are contributing to the Ghanaian economy. We need it right now. Things are really hard. We thank you so much for your service.
And being trans, one thing is, people think we are always the one that are bending
They come
over.
to you.
But yeah, I don't do the bending all the time.
You don't do the bending?
You bend them over sometimes.
Yeah.
So in football, they'll call her a utility player. All positions she can do.
When I'm receiving, all the curtains and everything should be closed because the sound is giving beatbox.
Beatbox as in how? Like the sound is hard because the body is hard or what? So explain.
And number two, like the bill, like the thoughts of the bill being passed and stuff. You don't just identify as trans, like the evidence is there.
When people or ignorant people are like, oh, when the bill is passed, you see what we will do to you. I'm like, are you that broke that you don't know other countries and airplanes exist?
Also, according to the bill, if I remember correctly, you cannot beat or abuse anyone verbally because they are past penis haver. I may be wrong, let me know, but the current president will not sign that bill into law because if he does, his mommy will stop giving him chop money.
I've dated a few pastors.
What?
Why won't I believe in God?
Wait, no.
Is there anything too hard for him? Is there anything? Oh, is there anything too hard for him?
It's not about that.
Let's run it back.
I've dated only 3 pastors, and their relationship in some way, there was only one that made it feel weird because after sex, he'll be praying at dawn. And I'm like,
praying next to the person you're preaching against at dawn is like preaching veganism to somebody over a meal of chicken wings. In the Bible, Paul asked the question. He said, shall we continue to sin for grace to abound? These guys said, oh yes. Yes, we shall continue to see how far the grace of God can actually go. It's just quality control. We want to see whether or not the thing is working well. After all, nothing is too big or too hard for God. Not even this guy's 7-inch Afro penis.
oh yeah, it's like 7 inches when it's soft.
Hey.
I'm the witch you are praying against. I'm asleep, but I can hear him praying. Rabatoshi, I'm like, oh my God.
She said she dated 3 pastors, but the guy who is praying at dawn next to her, that guy's a very serious guy. That guy is a very, very, very serious guy. That might be the most prayerful person in the world. Like, no matter what he's doing, he has built the habit of prayer and he's doing it next to the person he's sinning with. He's completely logged in. Whether he's clean or not, he doesn't care. That guy is not lukewarm because the Bible said God doesn't like lukewarm people. That guy is not lukewarm. He's completely hot and completely cold at the same time, somehow. And it's funny because at some point, Efia Odo started preaching to Headucator.
But if you're praying for the Holy Spirit to take over you, or you're praying for Christ to deliver you from things that's not like him, because at the end of the day, these things are not of Christ. Lying, stealing, cheating, fornication, all of these things are not like Christ. So if you continue to live a life of prayer or a life of fasting and consecrating and reading the word of God, don't you think as you continue to do it, yes, these things will come to you, but with the Holy Spirit, can't you fight against it?
And there's a funny thing about being gay in church or anything. Like, the lifestyle is viewed as so bad that the girl who said with her own mouth that if she sell her coochie, it will be for 50K a pop, feels okay to preach to the ex-guy. What a world we live in. We are so lucky to be living in this time.
How do you then feel about the other trans men or women or the gays that say they have been saved? So now they are like back to being like straight or back to their actual genders and stuff.
One thing is, you can't pray the gay away.
You can't pray the gay away?
Yeah, you can pray the gay away. You can pray the gay away from other people knowing about your secrets. As far as praying it away from yourself, yeah, that one. There's a viral video where the guy was saying that he has been delivered and he's not gay anymore.
Turn around and tell those people. Tell them. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup.
So yeah, they pray the gay away. He start wearing makeup and holding the purse. Is that part of being gay, holding the purse? Anyway, whatever. He said he won't do it again. And then later on, he did an interview. I think 2 years ago. They interviewed him about his current this thing. And it looks like it worked. They did pray the gay away. And he's still not gay. But there's a little bit, something was a little bit off.
Are you dating anyone for real?
I'm not dating no one right now. Y'all need friends?
Okay, so you want the meow for real?
I want the meow.
All right, but like, you know,
Want some sexy?
This little sexy. We be wanting like, you gotta
I get hard for women now.
Oh,
I
you
get
do?
hard for women now. I don't get hard for men.
He gets hard for women. I told you, is there anything too hard for him?
So when God take the desire from you, you are what you say you are.
Right.
Just
Well,
like
you tried it?
try what?
The meow.
I have, and it feels good. It's like when I touch a woman, you guys' body are more firm, more soft.
That is the gayest shit in the world. That is the gayest shit anybody can ever say. That's the gayest answer to ever trying pussy in the world.
It feels good.
The good sounds like a question. It feels good. And I'm not saying it's a problem for him to be like this. I'm just saying he didn't pray the gay away, bro. It was like years ago. And
It feel good. It actually feel good, but I'm not going to try it for a while because I have to wait till I get married. But when
You're a
I
virgin?
do, I'm a virgin.
You're a virgin?
For a woman or a man.
So is it possible to pray the gay away? Maybe in this case, did it happen? Hell no.
Oh, well, I mean, you talk about marriage. Wouldn't it be both?
Well, now since I've been redeemed, since I've been cleaned up, yes, I'm a virgin.
And this is what I'm saying about being gay in church. It's like once you are gay, you are allowed to be sinful heterosexually. As long as you are going in the right direction, it's fine. Because this guy just admitted that he slept with a woman before getting married. If I go and say that right now, there'll be trouble. If I go and say that in church, they'll do discipline for me. Imagine you going to church in front of the church and saying that you like women. It sounds like you're going to fornicate, but as long as you are gay, it's fine. Once you are coming out of the place that nobody likes, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. At least you are sinning in the right direction. Now back to Headucator. He did mention that he goes to a Catholic church.
I go to one Catholic church. I don't want to tell anybody.
No, of course.
Yeah.
There's that. And I don't want to sound like a broken record with the whole Catholic issues with homosexuality in the past. For one, those scandals happen internationally, not in Ghana over here. And even if there was an issue like that in Ghana over here, how old is she again?
You are only 20 years old.
20. So I don't think she meets the age requirements for that kind of thing. So let's stop doing that. Let's let the Catholic Church move forward. Let's let them move ahead of the scandals, please. Aside all of this, Headucator has a masculine side too. I spoke about it.
People in the neighborhood will go against will fight with my mom, and I'll go and chest the fight.
They'll fight with you.
I will chest it. Then the next day they'll see my mom and greet her the next day. Cause I'm tall.
Yes, you're very tall.
very
I
tall.
put all the everybody is mad though. Now front away to help us.
It sounded like the GameStop woman's video there. It's ma'am.
You're gonna give me my fucking money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here. You need to watch him out.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am. Ma'am. Once again, ma'am.
I said both of you.
No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am.
I still will ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to be a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the podcast. You know, I made a video about the first episode and I didn't talk about the podcast again until now because the episodes that came after that, some of them were okay, but none of them were entertaining enough to move me. I made a video about the medical episode and I deleted it because I just didn't feel it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Did you watch the Headucator video? I think it was really funny and also really sad. But throughout the whole thing, the thing I love the most is Efia Odo. She looked incredible on that particular episode. I really love how she looks. But I still don't love her as much as I love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. I'm waiting for you.
You told me that you let me know.
I'm waiting for you. What?
I'm watching something. You said.
Oh my goodness.
Let me know. Anyways, sing that song.
People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe.